The banking hub in Welshpool is open. Yay!
The champagne was flowing in Welshpool this week after high street banking services finally returned to the town centre. All the big banks called time on Welshpool due to a decline in footfall caused by the rapid rise of online banking. But it created a nightmare for many, particularly businesses, who still require face-to-face banking services and cash access, leading to Welshpool being identified as one of Wales's first towns to welcome a banking hub.
Yeah, we're delighted to be here and to formally open the banking hub for Welshpool. It's been a relatively long journey over the last year to bring this additional service to the community, but we're hopeful now that it's going to add some real value to local residents and to business customers to access banking services.
And what can people expect from a banking hub?
So a banking hub is a shared branch essentially where customers of all the major banks can come and do their basic banking. So there's a counter that offers cash services such as withdrawals, deposits, cheque deposits, and that operates Monday to Friday 9 till 5 for all customers. And then the banks with the most customers in the area are represented here Monday to Friday, so they will rotate and take it in turns on a given day of the week. So customers can come and speak to a community banker face to face for some of the more complex queries.
There's been a bit of discussion about disabled access. Where are we at with that?
Yes, so accessibility is clearly something we're very mindful of. We are waiting for permits to come through. The intention absolutely is to install a ramp to ensure that all customers and residents of Welshpool can access the hub. So that will be coming as soon as possible.
Montgomeryshire MP Craig Williams has campaigned for a banking hub since the banks all deserted us. So he was understandably pleased this week.
I hope this is a moment for Welshpool High Street where we can have that reset. This is great news, one of the first in Wales, and this is the face of the future of accessing cash. It's important you can access cash, it's important you can pay in, important you can do other banking services, and on Welshpool High Street, I think that renewal of banking services has begun.
There's been a bit of a cash comeback, it seems, in recent months. So just how important is something like a banking hub for a town like Welshpool?
It's incredibly important, and this is what we're going to do across every town. They're happy, hopefully across other towns, especially in Montgomeryshire, especially in rural areas. Go to Mahuntleth, you need access service there, and Idloes as well, but not just banking services, providing that hub and providing that kind of continuity of access.
But there was one thing missing at this week's grand opening, which was also noticed by Montgomeryshire MS Russell George. It's all about getting access to cash, but I noticed there's no cash machine. Where are we at with that?
It's coming, I'm told. We're told it's going to be here. It's going through the planning process. So, of course, we absolutely need further ATMs in Welshpool. We know the issues that there have been in Welshpool, people being able to access cash, especially at the weekends as well. So, very important that we do have the ATM there. It's coming, but we're just going to wait for that to go through the planning process. But there's a recent report as well about how cash is on the decline, and then a more recent report again tells us that cash is on the increase again. Obviously various reasons for that, but just shows the importance of having the availability of cash.
The banks have been sorely missed by Welshpool, but the early signs are that the town will cash in with the new banking hub now up and running.
The first impressions is that there's plenty of space, it's welcoming, nice open counters, and I think people will be able to visit it feeling confident and comfortable that they'll get good advice and they'll find the services that they need.
But is this a poor second option for rural towns, or do you think this is the way forward?
Well, I think it has to happen because, as we know, banks are closing all over Britain. I think this should have come earlier. I think it should have been in place before the last banks closed, but now it's here, I welcome it.
As the first customers start to roll in, let's hope that 2024 will bring plenty more good news for Welshpool Town Centre.